everyone, so today I brought a new fish and it's something that's pretty uncommon. It's one of those fish that you really have to look at the soil tank and properly look. It's not one you can sort of like wander past, you might spot them. So these fish are from a pretty uncommon family of catfishes, and they're often called orchard or something. No, that's the family. So these are actually, a common name for the family is wood cats. So this means that a lot of them, they just spend their time around the substrate, and that's what they tend to enjoy. Spend their time in wood. Sort of, most of them tend to be a little bit on the elusive side. They're not. They're pretty shy. So here I have two male and a female, and their genus is Tetranematichthys and the species is wallacei. So the species is Tetranematichthys wallacei, and it's quite interesting. Tetranematichthys, I'm not sure of the etymology of that, so the meaning of the word, but the actual species name wallacei is named after a scientist called Alfried Russell Wallace. And Alfried Russell Wallace should be more famous than he is. Alfried Russell Wallace actually was a co-discoverer of the theory of evolution along with Darwin. The thing with Alfried Russell Wallace was that he spent his time in, I think it's a lot of Southeast Asia, South America, places like that, and he didn't actually manage to, he wasn't rich at all, he was working class, so he had to work for his interest in the natural world. So he's a pretty cool guy. Anyway, so I'll show you these catfishes. So there's two, you can't really see in this bag, but they're active more at night. So once the lights start dimming, that's when they come out, and they're absolutely gorgeous. What I'll do is, so I can't really handle them because they're, so this one, the big one, that's the male. He's got an extended dorsal fin. Hopefully I have some videos to explain it. And he's also got on the anal fin, which is the one just below, on the bottom before the tail, that he has a modification, and this is a gonopodium. So this allows him to internally fertilise the female. The female's a little smaller, she doesn't have that extended dorsal fin, and she's, there we go. And what I'll do actually is, if I pick up the camera, I don't know how sound's going to work. Sorry if I'm really close to the microphone, it's probably going to blare in, but you can see they actually, there we go. Ooh. If I bring that background to me, oh, they actually almost look, well, they almost look dead, don't they? That's their natural behaviour. They're happy just sat there, and that's what they're doing in the substrate, on the substrate. They don't really want to move until it's dark, and that's kind of what they do. And this tank, its lights will switch off. It's on a timer automatically around, I think it's about 9 o'clock, and I'll be still sat here, so I can see all the nocturnal fishes start to come out. And so I would like to breed these. I don't think they've ever been bred in captivity. A lot of people have struggled with feeding them. I find these like couch potatoes. They don't really want to move for food until it's dark. Oh, male just spooked. And they've got quite big mouths. They are carnivores. Oh, there we go. That's the female. And the male. Male's got much higher back. Now, just because they're swimming, I'll try and get some footage of, let's see if I know the lights are on. I retreat to the darkness anyway, but that's the female there. Oh, and you can see she's just gonna sit there. She looks dead. She's not dead. She's not in shock at all. Male popped down the back. He's down the back of the tank. Yeah, and you can see, that peck there, that's Baroncistrus dermatoides, soon to be, I assume, a hemiancistrus. There's my spiny eel. Macrognathus circumcintus. So she's just going to be sat there, happy as Larry, really. So she's not going to move. She's just going to sort out. So she's just going to be sat there for the rest till the lights are off, and then she'll go. And she'll probably retreat to somewhere a bit darker, I can imagine. There's another one at the back. So these guys are predators. They come from the Rio Negro, Rio Tothicans, I don't know. They come from there. So they're quite widely distributed. They're not commonly imported, and they have this stunning high back that I think looks absolutely amazing. And I'll try and get some shot. Well, I've got some videos of them at night, but they're absolutely brilliant fishes. A totally underrated family of fishes, but I do really like them. When they move, they're like sharks. They just prefer it dimly lit. There are actually woodcats that will show in the light. Can't remember the name of the genus, but they do go out. And if that's the kind of thing you want, like a shark fish, they're perfect for that. Oh, my spiny eel's just poking his head out. She just wants food, really. That's all she ever wants. She just sit at the front watching me sometimes, like waiting for food. And when there is food, she's really bossy about it. She'd take the whole lot and make sure no one else. Well, that's for frozen food. But she's fully grown. She's rescue, I guess. Or well, someone else didn't want her, so I took her. Well, I bought her. She was only £10, but yeah, so these guys I feed on the Tetranematichthys wallacei. They're actually frozen, but they will eat dry. They're not particularly fussy. They just won't feed with the lights on the tank. So I do feed them when the lights are off. They're not really. I don't think they're a particularly difficult fish to keep. Just loads of decor, places to hide. They like to sort of retreat to something. And I'm feeling I need to add more wood to this tank and more caves. So I'll probably do that sometime. And probably, I don't know, I'm not really worried about plants, and it's not really got like the best lighting and the best sort of setup for plants. I don't want to fertilise, I don't have any interest in that sort of thing. So yeah, I've got all the house plants for that, and that's not dead, it's growing a new leaf. It just didn't like winter. That's Alocasia zebrina. It's got a new leaf coming out there, but it's a drama queen, it doesn't like winter. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll do more videos. I doubt I can do updates on this, guys, unless like Instagram, Facebook, I'll probably show photos or videos of when they're out, but half the time they won't be. So but it's something different. Not many people have these sort of fishes, and not many people, I like them, they're not for everyone. So yeah, if you can find them in the store and you think they're pretty cool, then they are worth snapping up. They're not cheap. I know there's a few stores with them, they cost around sort of £50 to £70 each, but the price can vary. But anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.